There are many alternative lifestyle. So even growing your own organic food in your apartments, etc., it doesn't have to be extremely one way or another, or ready-made food. Create for yourself what you need. Yeah, just simple food to appease your hunger's demand, and put trust in the divine to nourish us of whatever extra we need for the body. Yes, because we don't just live by food alone. Remember that. Remember well. We have the divine power within us. That's why some people can continue to exist without food even. So the important point is trust in the divine to care for our need and to do our best as well. Suppose you don't have enough nutrition according to the worldly justification, yes, but you trust in the divine, you meditate, you pray, and then the power within us will nourish us and supply us with whatever extra we need. But we have to be really firm in our faith and live a virtuous life, yes. Our mentality have to change, that's all. That is to be compassionate. We choose vegetarian diet to save life, yeah, and stop suffering. Let's live and let live, so that all beings will be happy and live in peace with one another. And we bestow the gift of fearlessness to all beings, yes, and then all goodness and necessity will come our way. Just be compassionate, live a virtuous life, and trust the providence within yourself. Trust the providence, yes, trust the divine, which is yourself, inside you. Thank you, Mr. Tetsuro Mori.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Actually, you answered my third question at the same time. You seemed like you predicted what I was asking, so thank you very much.
Thank you also.
Thank you so much. The next is Mr. Gary Nicholson. He is an American middle school teacher at Yokota Air Base in Japan.
A new prediction was recently published in a June 27th story by CNN News. The National Snow and Ice Data Center in Boulder, Colorado has again revised previous predictions of when we might see an ice-free North Pole. They said that North Pole could be ice-free for the first time in human history by as early as September 2008. Senior research scientist Dr. Mark Cerise was quoted as saying, "The situation is just astounding." Dr. Mark Cerise went on to say, "If you talked to me or other scientists just a few years ago, we were saying that we might lose all or most of the summer sea ice cover by anywhere from 2050 to 2100. September of 2008 is, as Dr. Cerise puts it, astounding." Dr. Mark Cerise goes on to say that the scientists who still maintain that the Arctic meltdown is just part of an historic cycle are wrong. To those scientists, he says it's a situation where we hate to say we told you so, but we told you so.
Yeah, that's right.
I understand that you sounded the SOS warning long before these recent scientific predictions. Can you please comment on this new prediction that the North Pole may be ice-free by as early as September 2008?
Yes, Mr. Nicholson. Yes, it has already begun. And some scientists recently had to be airlifted out of the carved-in pole ice situation. And luckily they were rescued in time, because the ice around them started to melt and their station has become endangered. So I provided you now the information. The Russian scientists were forced to leave their polar station due to global warming. On the first, Russian polar researchers and their 2 dogs even have to be rescued from their camp on a rapidly melting ice floe. Camp North Pole number 35 was set up in September 2007 only, recently, with the original intention of staying until late August 2008. But however, the early arrival of melting season in 2008, along with the camps, ice flow currently drifting toward a warmer water current has placed the scientists and the dogs' lives in danger. So they have been rescued by helicopter. We thank God for the safety of Russian researchers and the 2 dogs as well. I think we better heed the warning of the scientists, because otherwise it's not just the ice melt, huh? Maybe we will melt also. I hope not. I hope not. And we're working frantically toward saving the planet. So if we go vegetarian, our good karma of saving lives will in turn reward us with our life saved. That's all I can say. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for that information.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Supreme Master Qinghai.
It's quicker than we think, the ice melting.
Our next question is from a gentleman named Dr. Kiyoshi Uchiba. He is head of the Ooka Medical Clinic in Nagano, Japan, and director of a non-profit which promotes the health of bedridden patients.
私どもが一番抱えている問題っていうのはコンセンサスの問題だと。でこのコンセンサスの問題っていうのは非常に根深くてですね、ある人のコンセンサスっていうのは常識的なコンセンサスであっても、ある人にとってはそれはエキセントリックなわけですね。非常に極端なと受け取られがちになります。でそうすると多くの場合それを解決する一つの大事件みたいなのがあるわけですね。例えば、戦争なんかがそうだったりするわけです。一つ必要に迫られて価値観が変わっていくっていうのが、現実なわけですね。そうでもない限り、例えばベジタリアンであったりビーガンであったりするのはエキセントリックだというふうな社会的批判を受けやすいという部分があります。
Yes, it takes time. It takes